people. Also, I'm here. Juba is here. Zuna is the leader of Portuguese team. There will be a kitchen team and a bathroom team. Because we are living in a community for 10 days, we will make a big mess every day. So if you need something, today is Zuna. Tomorrow, we will see. Lovely person. Okay? So I want you to give something, do something to your best friend. Something lovely, something nice. Say something, whatever you want.
You're my best friend and I love you.
Ellie, you will run to the end of the line and everybody of you will change one step to your left.
Okay.
Is that okay?
That's good. No, it's not good.
Where did you go?
I went there, you told me there, no?
Stay with the person.
Now I'm feeling, I'm trying to find a job.
It's a really nice guy. It's called Kriakos. And the guy is living right now in...
We have a...
I am about to jump to freedom.
I'm gonna throw myself, and you have to catch me. That's very simple.
What?
So I give you some time to organize yourself and to figure out how you're going to do that. And I'm gonna throw myself from my back.
Whoa.
If we don't succeed,
You die.
then I will not know. It's okay.
And you, Miguel, as organizer, don't you think this is very, very dangerous?
I think so.
And
It's very dangerous. I'm afraid for Natasha, but I trust these people.
They don't seem very organized.
They don't seem very organized, but they will.
Get your neck on your chest.
Your neck, yeah.
Very good. Natasha is very brave. Okay, guys.
Let's try. We can try. We can try.
See the position.
Let's try something.
Guys, you have 5 minutes to make a strategy, and then Natasha will jump. Okay? Even if you are not ready.
Okay.
Okay? So you need to make a decision in the group, not talking 2 by 2, otherwise it's difficult for everybody to join.
Yeah.
Okay? Try to make a decision as a group.
Okay, I
You have 5 minutes.
Japanese people like this. No, it's not so safe, I think. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Thank you.
Big guys here and slow there.
Guys, one thing. Do you want to say something to Natasha before she dies?
Nice to meet you.
Dies or dies?
It's not
You that decide. Just turn around. You won't see any face.
Don't mind. Are you sure? Absolutely, everybody.
But try to put like in horizontal, not in vertical.
Okay, it's time.
Okay. If you say so.
And your hands have to
Put them where
really nice.
This is very nice image.
Yeah, nice image from here also. Yeah.
Any last words?
My last words.
Open the arms.
It was really a pleasure with this.
Come on, they're all with their arms up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Open your arms.
I will.
Go.
People,
One.
I'm going.
Wait for silence.
Excellent.
Now you can come, Miguel.
Look at the camera
Silence.
while you die.
Oh my god.
Mantém-te tenso.
Who's next?
Bye bye.
Mantém-te tenso.
Very good.
But let's start. Louder, louder. Now the real business.
Now the real business.
Okay, so we are the water team, and W stands for. What does it stand? Well-being. Okay. We need water for well-being all over the world. We need it for well-being of humans, of plants, of animals, and the whole earth. If we don't have water, there is no life, and with no life, there is nothing.
There is no water.
Yeah, there is no water.
So, we try to transition how we manage the water. As we know, the water is managed in a quite bad way, generally speaking, and our tasks and our skills go to the direction of better management of water, localizing the water management, recycling it, and so on. This is what.
And the R stands for reduce, reuse, and recycle. Yeah, we strive to follow these 3 R's.
Right. And we are all trying to connect water with green. And by connecting water with green, we are fighting floods.
We are trying to improve food supplies.
To improve our climate.
Fight climate change. And and something else. Fight the drought.
Fight what?
Drought.
Drought. When there is no water, there is desert and things like this. Put water there.
To manage the water. And that was, in short, our presentation.
can make a nose here. Really nice.
Landkunstleben is not only that the garden project, but also with some art projects in the past that have been in the garden.
Wow. This is the shadow of the tree plant with rain. So, insect traps. Things. And this artist plant every day. You see some plants in this Töpfe. Pots.
I don't know. I think people are hungry.
And tomato and
Hola.
Please. Very good.
Now, yeah, it's a good idea. Okay.
Welcome to the water workshop. The goal of this workshop is to present how the water cycles in nature, how humans interact with this cycle, and how we can optimize these interactions. This interaction is not necessarily negative. On the contrary, I think it's very positive. if it is managed properly. Anyway, this is, let's say, a water body. It can be the sea, it can be lake, it can be river, whatever. And what the sun does, it hits here the surface, right? So what happens next?
Evaporation.
Yay! Evaporation. Evaporation. That's the first process. So what happens next?
Condensation.
So and then by condensation we get clouds, right?
Yes.
And then we have some wind, right? How do we, like poo. So we have wind going on, right? And the cloud is transported somewhere. And when it becomes really condensed, when the temperature drops in the hills or whatever, we will draw it here again, it falls down to the earth. And this is called what?
Precipitation.
Precipitation! Yay! Okay, so these are the basic processes, and then the major things happen when water falls down. It goes down. This is infiltration, right?
Yes.
And then we have percolation.
What's percolation?
The water percolates in the soil.
The empty spaces in the soil. No?
Exactly. Yeah, and it finds always the easiest way to percolate, and then the water feeds our groundwater, the water underground, the aquifers. And then, let's say we have here some aquifers, and then the water, some of it goes underground, and some of the water goes on the surface, and it ends up here also. We have groundwater flow. It ends up here. So this is the basic cycle. So, but we have one very important thing, which are the plants. So the plants with their roots, they take the water and they breathe, they transpire. And this is called, how? Evapotranspiration. And that's a combination from evaporation to transpiration. So the whole process is called evapotranspiration. So basically this is how the water flows here in our planet. One very important thing that we should know here is that the water, when it comes to the surface, when it starts flowing, it becomes a transport media. Transport for what? For nutrients and for organic material, right? So, as the water goes here, it takes nutrients to here, it brings nutrients to the tree, to the fish, right? Nutrients to the fish and to the tree and so on. So it's not just water, it's water plus nutrients plus organic material. You know what is organic? It's organic carbon, it's mostly. What did we forget? Erosion. Yeah, that's a very important phenomena. So as the water, but this we will explain later. Human comes and the human interacts with this water cycle. So now let's see how. It can be very nice, it can be very bad. Topsoil, right? You have soil, you have humus, which is rich of nutrients, and usually you have trees, right? And what happens here we have, I will put C organic, and I will put nutrients are mostly nitrogen, phosphorus, and other trace elements that are taken by plants. So the trees, the roots, they take up this nutrient, but what they also hold the soil to stay where it is with their roots. What they also have, they have many bacteria on the roots that are fixing nitrogen from the atmosphere. And this is how nitrogen comes to the soil. So, what happens when we cut the trees? What happens then? Then the rain comes we have erosion. Erosion means that the water takes this topsoil to somewhere, to the rivers. Okay. So all this is washed. What happens here? We don't have carbon. So carbon is very important element to hold the water in the soil. So we don't have water, we don't have carbon, we don't have nutrients, and this is a start of the process called desertification. And which is worse, all these materials end up in the river. And if we have too many nutrients in the river, what happens here? Eutrophication. So the algae start growing, which is not a big deal. Okay, we have a lot of algae, but then this algae dies, and then they consume oxygen for their degradation, and then the fish die as well. So we like algae because they produce oxygen, but we don't like them too much, because then the ecosystem becomes unstable. So we take these valuable things from here, we take them here where they present a problem. To be even worse, we decide first to cut the trees and cause all these problems, and then we decide to plant something. And then when we plant, we use a plow. Do you know what is plowing? Plow is something that you do with the tractor to turn the land. Yeah. So, and the tractor, many people think, okay, I will not drive the tractor like this. And they go downhill with the tractor. And if you drive around, many times you will see it's planted like this, right? It's planted down. Yeah. And the tractor goes and it makes like nice paths for the water. And then we enhance the erosion and everything goes. We make a nice riverbed, so sort of speaking, for the water, and the washout is even more intense. What happens to be worse? There are no nutrients here. I mean, even if you put nutrients, if you put mulch, if you put organic material, it will be washed with the first rain. So what we do artificial nutrients. And what we do then, these artificial nutrients end up in the river even more, feeding more the river, doing eutrophication, blah, 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 everything. Monoculture, yeah, exactly. This is, if we stay in agriculture, I draw these nodules on the roots that are fixing nitrogen, but these are specific plants that are doing that, not all of them. So if we do polyculture, then we have plants that are introducing nitrogen, we have other plants that are attracting insects. So we have like plants that are supporting our plants that we want to harvest. But what we usually do, we do monoculture. And with monoculture, things are getting even worse. We take the water, and then we release something, right? And this here is not what you think. It is called used water. Yeah? It's useful product which can be marketed. You can think what you like, but it's true. Toilet, shower, washing machine, kitchen, yeah.
Cleaning,
yeah. So when I draw this, everybody thought, oh, shit and urine. It's not just that. So we use water for all these things. We take the water here and we put it in a sewer, wastewater treatment plants. And then, let's say, sort of treated water. You have different levels of treatment. If you treat it up to like so-called second level, not to go into details, then you don't treat the nutrients, the nitrogen and phosphorus from the water. What is in the used water? We have water, then we have organic carbon, then we have nitrogen and we have phosphorus. And as we spoke there, these are all very, very valuable elements that we need. And of course you have pathogens as well. And we have to get rid of the pathogens. So that's the deal. Otherwise, we only have useful elements. So to finish this story, from wastewater treatment plant, it goes to the rivers, right? And again, if it's not treated up to satisfying level, then it causes the same problems as we said. It causes eutrophication, whatever. And sometimes it doesn't go even to the wastewater treatment plant, but it goes to the river. And if this river is a small stream, it's dead. Very shortly, there's nothing in this short stream. If it is a big river or if it is a sea in open sea, it's okay, you put nutrients to the sea, it's no problem. If we want to manage the water a little bit differently, and this is so-called grey water. It can be applied directly if you put it in your garden underground. You can put it directly underground, and if the plants are not edible. So I want to point here one very important thing. We think, okay, we are not using healthy things for shower and it's not good to stay this water in my garden. But you only have controlled disposal or uncontrolled disposal. What that means. If you keep your water where you are and you know what you are doing, you know these elements are here and I will apply different plants to treat it. If you don't do that, you let it to the sewer.
And also for facial edema. Edema is when you get water and the skin goes like this. It produces the edema. This is the aloe. And we are going now to talk about the basil, and then we are going to the kitchen to do another.
Do we have Artemisia?
Artemisia, yes. This one. Oh,
this one?
Sí.
Sorry, tell me. Yeah, a little bit more.
Because the ideal situation is to eat 80% of food that they are alkalinizing.
We are coming.